A few miles outside Wyoming's capital is a factory that exclusively produces sports drinks. Although only a drop in the bucket compared with the likes of Gatorade and its sort, this sports drink brand, called Power Shot, is locally produced and owned, and is considered valuable to the state. Valuable enough that corner stores and grocery shops receive tax incentives to stock it over more far-reaching sports beverages, and significant enough to the state that it has turned a blind eye to some of the mom-and-pop production's shadier practices. For the first few decades, Power Shot had 3 flavors: strawberry, blue raspberry, and lemon lime, all of which were referred to as Powers. Due to the relatively low demand, there wasn't seen much reason to expand, but after the passing of the original owners, new management was excited to start experimenting. They soon created new flavors, including kiwi, orange, and grape. Though the new flavors sold well in stores and increased profits for Power Shot, the number of accidents around the workplace saw a sharp increase. There was a particular ingredient used in the coloration of the grape flavor that caused it to render the floors of the factory extremely slippery when they hit the ground and very adhesive shortly thereafter. Many employees complained of management, who later learned a slotted floor as opposed to a solid one would be the most effective solution, but it was deemed too expensive to implement. And since the legal system was generally lenient towards Power Shot, they had very little motivation to fix the problem. However, one accident at the plant led to a slip, a fall, and a concussion for employee Benjamin Abernathy. Abernathy was rushed to the hospital in critical condition and passed away the next morning. The owners of Power Shot offered Abernathy's widow a paltry sum to keep quiet on the matter, but she took them to court for their callous disregard for the safety conditions of their plant, with her sister's daughter, a renowned attorney, fighting for justice on Abernathy's behalf. After a very long and arduous court process regarding both the payments to Abernathy's widow and adding a slotted floor to the beverage plant, the closing statement from Abernathy's niece was as follows: "If we have learned nothing else from the tragedy that befell my Uncle Ben, it's that with great power must come great responsibility."